Here, vegetables. Thank you. So, I'm non-binary.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Alright, hello guys, and Merry Christmas. But yeah, this is the last time I want to talk about just the bad stuff of how bad gaming's got. And just ending this Gaming is Dead series, because I want to talk about more positive things like when games used to be truly good. And I just hope someday we can get back to those times in like 5 to 10 years. So I'm probably going to start a new series going into 2025 about the positive things about gaming, and definitely when it comes to old school gaming and why it was so good. Yeah. And how, I guess, now could kind of learn from how things were back then and how good they were. Yeah. With the 5th generation, the 6th generation, 7th, hell, even older. Yeah. And some parts of the 8th generation with PS4. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff I want to talk about now. More positive stuff. Yeah. Because even though gaming's not really my kind of place to be anymore when it comes to modern gaming, there's only a very small amount of good games coming out that I actually like. And no agendas, no wokeness, which does. The topic for today is going to be DEI, the thing that's actually been killing gaming and making woke games be made, just all that kind of stuff. The diverse hiring, which this is how they basically would list it, like the actual good things that comes from it. So DEI, diversity, equality, and inclusion in gaming is a set of efforts to make the gaming industry more welcoming and inclusive for all players. DEI initiatives can include mentorship programs supporting minority game developers, recruitment practices, increasing diversity in game development teams, training sessions, raising awareness about cultural sensitivity, DEI ambassadors, encouraging colleagues to participate in DEI activities, providing feedback to leaders. DEI is put in gaming because it can create a welcoming community, which we just know that's a huge lie, because you've seen some of the people who get offended that are part of this woke agenda kind of, thing that's been going on in gaming for a long time. From, I don't know if you could say it all started from Last of Us 2, like there was probably some games beforehand that was kind of going into more woke, trying to get their message across instead of actually making good games. Yeah, because I guess there is some positives that can come from DEI, but it's just mostly been negatives, and it's just completely ruined gaming. But we're just going to read the rest of this, and I'm just going to say the current company that's going DEI, and this is the thing that most people are hyped about, and I just have no faith because of how much they've betrayed their fans, and some just still, go with them like sheep. But yeah, let's continue. So yeah, ensure all players feel welcome, regardless of their age, gender, race, sexuality, and even some of them have problems with religion, like you can't talk about religion or you get cancelled and stuff, just stuff like that. But anything else that makes them who they are, because they, them, like pushing that agenda and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad to be inclusive, but in a way how most games do it, they kind of force it down your throat, and it kind of ends up ruining stories and stuff. Because obviously it's good to have like different kind of genders, races, sexualities, yeah, like that's cool. But when you actually push it so much that it's literally ruining games, that's when you're doing it wrong, and you're forcing people to accept it, and you're just insulting your fans. So of course they're not going to want to pay money to you, but then there's some that are just getting away with it, and who knows if the one that's doing it right now that's probably going to get away with it because they got away with like doing the same game for 11 years, which you probably already know what I'm talking about, which we're going to get to. Yeah, so, and diverse and inclusive workforce, more likely to attract and retain talented employees. 40% of gamers aged 10 to 65 say they don't play games they feel aren't made for them. I don't know where they're getting that information from. Man. Because they're probably the ones who don't even care about actually playing games at all. Because I guess what they've been trying to do with this DEI is to get people who don't even play games into games, but then of course you're kind of basically alienating the ones that have always been a fan of games and have grown up with games and love games. And now we've just seen so many of our favourite franchises destroyed, consoles ruined. Nintendo's the only good one because they truly know their target audience and they take advantage of that. Wow. PlayStation and Xbox have just made some of the worst choices that have just completely destroyed their brand in my opinion. Like, especially Xbox, they're not even at Xbox anymore. They're saying anything's at Xbox, and PlayStation is just making really bad exclusives right now. Yeah, at least they still got exclusives because Xbox has nothing, but they've at least got backwards compatibility Xbox, but it's not enough. And especially if you have a PC, you're basically better off, really. And then when some of these games end up coming to PC anyway, these console games that originally would be exclusives, and the reason why you'd buy a console, they all end up coming to PC. Xbox way faster, sometimes day one, and PlayStation you have to wait a few months to a year, and then you basically have to play PlayStation games on a PC. So PC just basically destroys the point of having a console, especially when a lot of the things they're putting out is not good. But yeah, DEI, it's also forcing people to have they have to think certain ways. They can't talk about certain stuff, like I said, religion and stuff. And they have to make sure that, you know, most of the time the characters have to be black, gay, just all that kind of stuff. Just force it down your throat, not actually just making a well-written character. Because Life is Strange is my favourite video game story of all time that literally has gay characters, and I don't care because they're written so well. But when they just burst, that's the main attraction to their character. That's really bad writing, and thinking they are better than everyone. Like, because that's the kind of thing, like, they always think they're better than everyone. Like, that's how they write the characters, and it's just... You don't want to follow a character like that. You want to follow someone that you actually respect. And that's why some people are hyped for seeing Ciri as the main character in The Witcher 4. Because she was actually well written before she even got to become a main character, so yeah. When you played with her a little bit in Witcher 3, so yeah. I just hope someday DEI can die. And if somehow GTA 6 failed, I feel like that would be the death of DEI in a huge way. I don't know if it'd get rid of it entirely, but I feel like less companies would want to be attached with DEI because it kind of stops their actual talent, actual good games coming out, just everything. But yeah, the company I'm talking about, obviously, yeah, Rockstar, they've gone woke. I mean, they've kind of censored GTA anyway. If you play GTA Online, some of the later updates, because you start off with like Lamar when he says
Knock, knock, nigga.
Compared to what he says, you know, now.
Knock, knock, my politically incorrect racial epithets. What that shit do?
You can see that they've basically censored Lamar. He can't say certain stuff. Yeah, from 2013 to now, it's just... Yeah, they don't want to be offensive in any way. They just want certain people to be apart, and then you kind of alienating everyone else. I've got no hope for GTA 6. Like, the kind of people they're hiring right now, yeah, it's just really bad. So, is GTA 6 woke? Certain changes of Rockstar are giving gamers anxiety regarding the future of the long-running franchise, which I haven't cared about it for a while now. GTA 5 is overrated. GTA 4 is better, and all the older games. Yeah. They're barely making the new games anymore. We could have got Body 2, but thanks to microtransactions, just like all the things I've talked about in this whole series with microtransactions, kind of messing up, you know, flipping, actually getting good stuff, because if people buy the one stuff, we'll just get more bad stuff. And then with woke stuff, they're just pushing it down our throats. Yeah, like Last of Us 2 is just probably the prime example that people quote, and DEI being attached to like actually make this happen. Skill-based matchmaking, killing multiplayer games. Just everything I've talked about, you know, not being enough games that are actually good. Just all that stuff I've talked about. Yeah. This is what it's led up to. So this is kind of the make it or break it moment to see if gaming's going to really go in a better light. And to me, I feel like GTA 6 needs to fail if it's actually going to be woke. If it's not woke and it's actually a good game for once, and it's actually written better than GTA 5, because GTA 5 at some points was written well, but it's just what they ended up coming out with wasn't really as good as how it should have been. Like, GTA 4 just had Nico, and then they made 2 DLC characters have basically way better importance to the story than what they did with GTA 5, and that's just my opinion. And if you're different with that, that's okay. But yeah, I just want to see where to go with this. Like, if they actually make a better story. I don't care if the main character's female, and there's going to be another character here players as well, who's her boyfriend. As long as it's written well, they're not trying to push any agendas. They're not going to censor things. Like, they're just going to be true Rockstar, which I doubt, because Rockstar haven't been the same for so many years now. So yeah. But yeah, I just don't really care about the part with her being female. I really don't care. As long as she's written well, I just don't care. So yeah, to be clear, criticizing the game solely because it includes a female protagonist isn't a valid argument, like, you know, like I just said. Because if they're written well, who cares? Rockstar has a stellar track record of delivering exceptional stories and well-written characters, even though, in my opinion, Franklin and Lamar are not well-written, in my opinion. They kind of undercook them compared to some of the characters in the other GTA games, especially GTA 4. Like, that's just the peak writing. Like, Nico Belloc's the peak GTA character, and the overall peak Rockstar character is Arthur Morgan, because, you know, if you've played Red Dead 2, you know. So if they could at least, I don't even know, at least make her actually fun to play as well as her boyfriend, you know, like how Carl Johnson's the most iconic character in the GTA series, even though I don't feel like he's the most well written. He's just the most iconic. And I don't know if they can do like at least the iconic, but at least someone who you enjoy playing as and you don't hate playing as. That's all I want. Like with Last of Us 2 again, playing as Abby. Most people hated playing as Abby because of how, you know, she killed Joel. At the end of the day, you're playing as the villain. It kind of makes Elliot and Tommy and all the others feel like villains. It's a bad way to write a sequel when they made us love these characters, and now we have to hate them, and we don't even want to hate them. We want to hate the character we're being forced to play as. And if we do something like that with her, we just, yeah. And I don't even know if some people felt like that with GTA 5 with Trevor. Yeah, because he basically killed a way better character. You know, flipping Johnny from The Lost and Damned GTA 4. An amazing DLC, which was better than flipping Right to Hell, Retribution, if you remember that piece of crap that Angry Joe reviewed.
Jake, what the hell happened?
Ah! Ah!
Stay right here. I'll be back. 21 hours? Oh my god, what was this guy thinking? Is he stupid? Good god, man. Joe! Speak to me, Joe! Oh my god.
But yeah. From Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2 to chaotic yet compelling trial of Trevor Michael, and I mean, they're not even that good, so I'm not even reading that, but I know people like them. Yeah. If the only concern is the inclusion of female, I don't even care what this guy's saying. Whatever. And we just lost a lot of you know, key creators that made Rockstar, and seeing with what they've done with the online updates recently, how they've kind of censored stuff, it feels less GTA-y. It kind of feels more like futuristic, military. That's kind of thing they've kind of gone with the franchise, and less offensive, which GTA is known for being offensive, where it's literally in the news.
It as we speak, and the adult content in Grand Theft Auto 5 begs the question: do you know what your kids are playing?
Theft Auto 5's racy images.
We already live in Canyon County, so there's a good chance that my children will be involved in crime at some point.
You serious?
So yeah, that's a bad sign. And then hearing DEI, it's over. If this game can somehow be good and not end up like this shit Star Wars game, and just, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see, really. I mean, when you look at the trailer of the game, there's hope. I mean, it's cool they're finally going to Vice City, a place people actually wanted to go back to. And there's some elements that feels still like GTA, but then when it comes to everything else, man, I don't know. But yeah, they're trying to be more inclusive, but then that could also backfire if they hire the wrong people, just because, you know, this is the other thing. They don't want to hire certain people, like I said, religious people, or the main thing, white people, because, you know, they want more culture, and then possibly they could be hiring people that don't even actually have the best, you know, experience to actually make good games. And that's probably what's been happening to gaming, and why games have been so bad recently. They just care more about diverse hiring instead of, you know, actual good choices just because they might be white. Yeah. And sometimes people of color obviously can be good choices because, you know, they actually have the talent, but it seems like most of the people they employ actually don't have the talent, just because they're basically accepting you because the color of your skin. And it's just funny that we've gone backwards. Yeah. it's just crazy things got to this point. Because gaming was just something that was viewed as a nerdy thing, and then it just became big. Like, it became more inclusive to everyone. Everyone was playing it. Your grandma, oh man, everyone was playing it. Your parents, everyone. And now it's just got to a point where they're seeing that they've got a bigger audience. It's basically the biggest, you know, thing to make money compared to movies and TV shows, music. Yeah. So they've seen huge value in that. So they've kind of done with giving true good gaming experiences we used to get back in their 360 days, which is just the best times to be alive. With Halo 3, just all them good games. Yeah. These were 3, just the best times. And they've just decided to go full in microtransactions because of what they've seen from Fortnite, and just you've seen Warzone and all of them just go full microtransactions. Just basically just about every game is just microtransactions. That's how they get most of their money now, and yeah, it's bad. But hopefully there's a light in this awful tunnel right now. And I'll just leave a link if you want to read this anyway, because I'm not reading all this. All I can really say is that I hope GTA 6 is a good game. Because even though I don't have hope for it, I know there's some people out there that do have hope for it, because we've waited so long to finally get a sequel. We literally had to wait an extra year, and who knows if we're going to have to wait until 2026 or 2027. Who knows? As long as it's not woke, it's actually a good game, it's fun, it's at least slightly better than GTA 5 story, because in my opinion, I didn't like it. I've never replayed it. I've always tried to, but I'd never really get that far, because I'd rather just play GTA 4, which I've played millions of times, San Andreas, which is the best place. It's where they put so much effort into the campaign. Like, you could just literally do anything in San Andreas, and when you get on PC, limitless fun with mods and stuff. And then seeing Rockstar just deleting mods and stuff, it's terrible. Like, they just don't care about their fans, the way how they treated their Red Dead fans with Red Dead Online, it's just bad. But yeah, that's it. I just want to end it here, and I just hope gaming becomes better. But yeah, guys, what's in the next one? Take care and peace.